Featured guest for the show, James Chan. James has his own company called Asia Marketing and Management, and he's been owning and running that company for decades.
Thank
James,
you.
welcome to the show again.
Oh, thank you, Paul. Good to see you again. Good to see you.
So
as
Patrick,
always.
Dave, pleasure.
as you may know, James has had a consulting business primarily focusing on doing business in China. American companies want to do business in China, not buy stuff from China, but in China.
Right.
So he has that unique perspective that we value on the show.
And it's tremendously interesting. James, what types of clients do you work with?
It runs the whole gamut. In the beginning, in my beginning years, I had scientific, technical, medical, publishing companies. Oh,
Sure.
my English, get it right. Okay, so publishing.
I'm used to it.
Publishing
Don't worry
companies.
about it.
Yeah, but of course in English. You know, English language, scientific, technical.
Yes.
And then from that, then I worked for a big firm. And then I started my practice. And from that, it kind of migrated to scientific data. Like a Philadelphia company, ISI. Wonder if you ever heard of that?
Sure, yeah.
You know, kind of becoming to be intangible. A book is tangible.
Lots of journals.
And
yeah.
then you have data. And then from there, precision engineered components and parts. So for machinery products, and then chemicals, additives. It runs the whole gamut.
Yep.
And after some years, financial services. So everything.
That's tremendously interesting, and I think your perspective from, just my edification is invaluable, because what I'm looking at from the tax side is a very small subset of what a U.S. business's considerations would be in a foreign market.
Oh, right.
You get to see much more of that.
Right. Because what I do is really not very. Well, it's not uncommon, but it's not common in the sense that I'm not outsourcing. I'm kind of the other way around. I'm selling, helping companies export and selling, marketing, and that really is not a big part of the global pie. But I like it. I like the idea of selling something. I like the idea of convincing people.
Sure. Do you find that smaller businesses seek or could benefit your services because they're trying to sell to China? I mean, a small business being, I'll say, under $50 million in annual revenues.
Oh,
for
that's
example.
already very large.
That's very, very large. Okay,
Oh,
really?
very
Okay.
large.
I would agree with that.
Oh
certainly
yeah,
would.
I mean the small businesses that really succeed in China don't even have to have 150 million in annual revenues.
Well, I'm saying
but
50
they
million.
have, if they have anywhere from 20,
Okay.
25 million,
Okay.
they can still be successful if they have something special, something unique. Doesn't even have to be high tech, Patrick.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be like
interesting.
really, mysterious. But it has to be something that somehow they have the algorithm, they have the touch, they have the craft, they have this process.
How about an example? An example?
Well, for one, I have a client. I don't want to name names because we have
It's
competitors.
kind of a widget. Is it a tire? Is it a piece of metal?
It could be just a
basketball?
component, a
You can call it a
precision
widget,
engineered component that goes into a turbine, steam turbine,
Okay.
a gearbox or a compressor,
Okay.
and somehow the piece of the part that I'm referring to, I'm being cryptic here because
Smart man.
No, yeah. The part may look like a donut.
Right. Okay.
A donut. It doesn't look like it should be so special, but it is very special.
So if the Chinese company or companies that are buying this product, okay,
Right.
couldn't get it from this U.S. company, what would they do?
Oh, they have no choice. Just kidding.
Yeah, how are
They
Chinese?
can buy it from Germany. They can buy it from England. They can buy it from Japan, and that is why it's still important for a U.S. small business. By small, I mean only 20 million
Yes,
a year.
right.
Sure,
It's
yeah.
not big.
Yeah.
Right.
But if you have something that is special, then you still have to do your marketing. There is no such thing. What's the name of that movie? You build a stadium, the football stadium, you build it and they come.
Field of
You
Dreams,
build
yeah.
it, they may not come. You still have to brag about yourself. You still have to bang the gong.
How are Chinese IP protections? I've seen it in a very ancillary fashion, say juxtaposed with the United States. How is IP protected in China?
Very well, of course. If you
International
want
intellectual
the
property we're
official,
talking
I apologize.
if you want the official on paper definition, of course, they are protected,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
in real life, no. And just to tell you the truth, when I started out selling scientific books to China in 1982, my first trip to China, I spent 45 days
Wow.
traveling from Beijing to Tianjin to Shanghai to Wuhan to Nanjing.
Now, who paid for
and
all
then
that?
to Canton or Guangzhou, and then finally Hong Kong, 7 cities.
Oh, wow.
My Fortune 500 company
okay,
paid for it. I
okay.
was flying business class.
Nice.
Yeah,
not a bad gig.
I planned my trip. I was by myself. I had a company corporate card. But just to get to answer Patrick's question, I had the luck
Yeah.
in one of those cities of someone, the Good Samaritan, Chinese, of course,
Yes, sir.
telling me in private that, Mr. Chen, I know you are very studious, you're diligent, you are trying very hard to sell us all these good books and journals, which we need. For sure, we do need them. But let me tell you, every single title, the title of a book, you know,
Yeah.
every single title of your books and journals that you sell, if the quantity of sales exceeds 75 copies, somebody will copy it. So that is my first maiden version enunciation
Sure.
scene.
Yeah, yes,
I
sir.
got it. So when I first heard it, of course I was depressed. I was thinking of selling millions and millions and millions of copies per title.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Harry Potter book, like
course.
one book sells 50 million copies.
Right.
No. My good Samaritan told me the best you can do is 75 copies. See, that is how I started learning how to succeed.
Despite what it says inside the cover, this is trademarked or whatever it is, U.S. blah, 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 et cetera, Library of Congress, et cetera, right?
Has that
Who cares?
evolved? Yeah. Has that evolved at all since your first trip?
Do I even need to answer
No,
that question?
I'm just saying that the Chinese people or whatever that they're making these copies, there it is right in front of them. You're not allowed to do this.
Yeah, of
just
course.
saying.
Yeah. Well, in China, there are 2 words for books, for particularly referring to foreign books. One is yuan ban. Yuan is original. Ban is version. Original version.
Yes, sir.
The other is 盗版, the pirated version. So which one do you buy? You walk into a bookstore. Oh, you really want to buy the